spectacle here. A tremendous light show hyping up the crowd as they get set for this matchup here tonight. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the third-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. This away to get us going here. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play action here on first down. Quick throw, testing the middle. That's reeled in. It's Brown. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping.
Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Man, they got exactly the right coverage early in this game that they were looking for. They found the matchup, and they hit a big one early.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
That's a new set of downs, and it's first and goal for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Well, that start could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score on the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations, kind of see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a strong stiff arm. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight competitive battle
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end. Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper and the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
They'll hand it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, I know we think about LSU. We go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC, and ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. On the jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So first down from the 12 now.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And now the try here for the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. point of this drive from the 18. On the ground, it's McCray. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Dogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Stockton. Grab down the middle, it's Thomas. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
The completion makes it second and short. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs. So
deep shot toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Bulldogs looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, try to run it in. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Bulldogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Another handoff to him on second and goal. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't miss the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
The Dogs will look to convert here on fourth down. back to pass. It's Stockton. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they've got him! A fourth down sack and a turnover on downs.
Instead of getting points here and going to the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. It looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Durham. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
Nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
The sure hands. It's Thomas.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Here's a throw underneath to the back. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to throw again. Near the sticks. It's Thomas. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Green. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offense.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. You're talking about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And the extra point was up and good. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. To the air, it's Stockton. Throws it to the right. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught on the outside. It's Brown. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Grab behind the line. It's Green. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
The extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Return man forced out at the 12. Not a good return and not good field position. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On first down, it's play action. Pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Back to throw. It's Stockton. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Looking to throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. He hauls it into the 25, still running. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, get into this deficit right here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it again. It's made on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Pass caught, second down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He went for it, and he gets it on the scramble. That is deflating for this defense.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Snags the quick throw. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. The Dogs will line up now. It's first and goal.
First and goal, Georgia.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they come up second and goal from the 3. They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
They've been stopped on third down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind...
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What a security blanket for this quarterback. When in doubt, just throw it to the big man and let him go up and make the catch for the touchdown.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. That LSU offense back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Inside the 30. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Fresh set of downs, first and goal. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On first and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
The game makes it 2nd and goal from the nerd. A play action, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Green. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's the middle to get stopped. That one goes nowhere. And the Bulldogs will crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Fires it to the wideout. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for the wideout. The ball is picked off. He could go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Makes a quick catch. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Green. Touchdown, LSU. Great connection there for 6 points.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. The Bulldogs will line up to boot it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. This one will be fair caught.
Ready? Right.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Let's go.
Getting set. Here's second down.
Single, single. Combo, Rambo. Top red 29. Red 29.
And now the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a good play. It moves the ball to the 39.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Let's go.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Riding away with their running game. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10.
Black 33, now set.
Trying to find room. It's Jackson. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. 2nd down after that run in the previous play. Receiver in motion now. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive.
White 53. White 53.
Can he make it to the marker? A quick cheat. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work